Yes, güzel. Bak, iyi. Where's that? Changing officer notifications. No sound notifications.
Hello, welcome to my birthday quiz. I thank you all for joining me today. It's a bit unusual that we're having to do it online, but I was working out this is 12 years in a row now that we've had a birthday quiz, and the lockdown wasn't going to stop us this year. So I'm just going to check, see who's online. I think most people are there. So let me know when you're logged on and watching. I've got the WhatsApp feed next to me here. So make sure you've got your pen and paper ready. I did mention earlier we're going to have 5 rounds. There's going to be 4 question rounds and 1 prediction round. I'll tell you a bit more about that, but that will be a chance to potentially change the standings in the quiz without actually having to have any knowledge. So I just thought that would be a bit more fun this year. Just reading your comments. Yeah, where's the glitzy blouse? I haven't got a glitzy blouse, but I've got a glitzy chair here. I don't know if you can see that. Right. Cool. I think everyone's there. So I'm going to just introduce everyone to our special guest. So coming all the way from Wimbledon, can you please give a thunderous round of applause to John? Hello, John. Everyone can see you now. Can everyone hear you?
Wimbledon.
Just say that again. Cool. I understand from comments people could hear you during the beginning of the stream.
Apparently so. Yeah, I was trusting my good friend Ali that the stream wasn't on, but there we go.
Yeah, that's just because I forgot to click a button to turn your sound off, but my sound was switched off. So that's.
I hope you were amused.
I hope I'll definitely watch the video back later, and hopefully that'll be quite amusing. Right, we've got to remember that we're about 20 seconds ahead of everyone else, at least. So there might be points where there's a bit of delay between the action and then people replying to us to let us know we're ready. So how's life? We'll just have a quick chat while we're waiting for 1 or 2 more people.
Life's pretty good. It's a funny weekend this actually in Wimbledon of all places. You'll probably know as a avid tennis fan. I think it's this Monday that the tennis was due to start. And of course, parts of the Wimbledon gets completely transformed, and other parts it's kind of as if nothing's different. But lockdown killed that one off as well.
Yeah. And normally for my birthday party, it was really good weather. Last year was incredibly hot. I think people that were there will remember that. It was too hot. And then I think it's his first time, possibly ever, where it's actually grey and raining. So maybe it's a good thing that we're all still indoors.
Yes. Missing out on the cricket though.
Yeah, well, we haven't really done the cricket for quite a few years now. It's just we've got a bit older. It's a bit harder work.
Yeah.
So Phil Keen's just asked a question on the live chat. Does that mean John has 20 seconds more to think about the questions? Potentially. He needs any help he can get, really.
Yeah, I think Phil Keen knows that John needs more than 20 seconds extra.
Yeah. Right, I'm just having a look down the list of people. There's 1 or 2 that I don't think have joined yet. Checking. We've got people logging in from all over the world, actually, I should say. We've got someone in Oman. Joanna, hello. Belfast, hi Matt. People, Pete, who's in Reading. Sussex, obviously, London. So, it looks like Nikki's joined as well. And Nikki just typing something. So I think we're nearly ready to go.
Brilliant.
Let's give it a couple more minutes.
I think, as I was just saying, I'm enjoying these last few moments of being in joint first place in this quiz.
Yeah. It's alphabetical at the moment, so.
Oh, really? I don't even get that.
So, yeah, I think. Who's top at the moment? Well, I think it would be Becca. 0 points, obviously. We've got a couple of Carols. Yeah, and I'm counting at the moment. We've potentially got 19 people. Not sure if Caroline's joined yet. Okay. Nikki's saying start without us. Cool. All right, well, we'll do a little introduction about the rounds. So I said there's going to be 5 rounds. Let me just change the camera. I'm back. So John, you're in the top left of the screen. I'm in the bottom right. And it's funny because you can't see any of this, but everyone else can. So the 5 different rounds are going to reveal what they are now. I'm going to bring up a spinning wheel, and that is going to do the selection of what round comes up when. So there should be some dramatic music. So here we go. So we've got the spinning wheel has appeared, and our rounds are famous Chris's. So that will be a picture round of famous Chris's, and it will be 2 points per question, 10 questions. Then we'll have a potluck round, which is just general knowledge. There's a missing lyrics round, where there will be 2 words missing from some famous song lyrics. That will be a point for each lyric. Then we've got the silly chance round, which I'm sort of calling the prediction round. That is not anything to do with knowledge. That's entirely little games of chance, where I'm going to ask you all to make a prediction, and then you'll either score or lose points depending on what happens. So we'll have to see what happens with that. We've also got a children's book cover round. So John, with your knowledge of books, I expect you to score quite well on that.
See what I can do.
Yeah. So of those 5 topics, which would you say you're feeling most confident about?
You know, you mentioned famous Chris's, and I'm sort of thinking, can I think of anyone called Chris? Not getting a big old list coming up, so maybe not that one.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put it in the children's book round.
Yeah, children's book round.
So, non-child, non-parent, that'll be fun.
Okay, well, I think we're probably ready to go. So I'll bring up the spinning wheel and I'll give it a spin. So, right, let's spin that wheel. Round and round it goes, slowing down. Nearly done. And we've got missing lyrics is the first round. Okay. So, John, with your extensive knowledge of pop music, new and old, how do you think that's going to
go? I think we both know how it's going to go, yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a brave face on it.
So I should just say to everyone, because John can't see the screen at all, I did send him the PowerPoint slides with all the questions in advance, but he assures me he hasn't looked at them.
Definitely not.
So we'll be able to tell anyway. So,
yes, we will.
We'll be able to tell. So I'm just going to bring up the missing lyrics rounds on my screen. And then hopefully everyone else will be able to see it in Mo. Okay, so should be some dramatic music for the questions now. Here we go. Let me just move that slightly. So, here we go. Missing lyrics number 1 then. If you get your pen and paper, let's go. So, just a small town girl living in a blank blank. So John, you're obviously you're straight in there. You put in the answers. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And I'm obviously going to use you to gauge roughly how long people will need to answer these questions.
Okay. Well,
you're in there. So given that you've blasted that in, I'm going to jump on to the second question. Now, everyone, if at any time you want me to repeat the question or say I'm moving too quickly, slowly, whatever, just let me know on WhatsApp or on the live chat, and then we can go back to them. So, missing lyrics number 2. Here we go. This hits that ice cold blank blank, that's white gold.
What could that be?
I'm not going to sing them. No, let's just come up in the comments.
Oh, one thing.
That would be a bit of a big giveaway, I think, on some of them. This hit that ice cold, blank blank that white gold. You come up with an answer, John?
Let's say yes.
Okay. So are you ready to move on to the next question?
Yeah, let's do the next one.
Let's do that. Right, number
I'll have
3.
More chance on the next one, maybe.
Here we go. Number 3. They're out to get you. Better leave while you can. Don't want to be a boy. You want to be blank blank.
Okay.
So you've got your answer. So we just need to make an adjustment to the spinning wheel for the next round while people are thinking about that.
Songs, playlists that you regularly play, Ali?
Sorry, it was one that I used to play at St John's with it.
Was it?
It probably came up on the playlist at some point. But it's a very famous song, that one, so I'd expect everyone to get it.
Okay.
No pressure.
That told me.
Right. Okay. Are you ready to move to the next one?
On there.
Okay, here we go. Question 4. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so blank, blank, maybe.
Here's my number. Okay, yeah.
You got an answer for that?
I'm there.
I'm just going to check everything else. It's a shame you can't hear the really dramatic music in the background. It's a bit like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's what I was going for, just to build up the tension. Right, I think I'm going to move to question 5 now.
I'm feeling confident about one of those first answers, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe not the other one. Maybe let's see what number 5 is.
Okay, number 5 then. Is this the real life? Is this blank blank?
Oh no, I might actually know this one.
I think that's definitely one that I used to play a lot in Durham.
Was that back in Durham 16 years ago?
Yeah, 16 years ago.
No, let's just give. It wasn't last year, was it?
No, it was quite a while ago now. So I'll just give people one more second for that one. Right, now we're going to move on to question 6. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud blank blank. Looks like Patrick's just appeared as well. Hello.
You're on television downstairs.
Yes, you're on the telly now. You say hello. Patrick's going to come back later to help me with the prediction rounds. So we're on question 6 at the moment.
Got me answer.
When do I get go?
You'll get a go in a few minutes' time when it's the prediction round, okay? Right, let's move on to question.
But how do you know I'm now downstairs?
Well, if you go downstairs, because it takes 20 seconds, you'll see yourself on the TV downstairs now, okay? Okay, thank you. See you in a bit. Right, question 7. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's blank blank you can do. This might be a slightly harder one, but they're all very well known songs.
Yeah.
Just reading comments. Is the prize £1 million? It's not, I'd say. In fact, I'm not even sure there is a prize, but there might be a trophy. Yeah, you saw yourself. All right.
Oh.
I'll see you in a bit.
Alright. I'm not playing for time. I'm not really playing for what fight.
Patrick,
Okay. Oh,
be quiet, please. Right. Let's move on to question 8.
Yeah, question 8.
Question 8. Go your own way. You can call it another blank blank. Just please.
I don't know that. Oh, I was slow. I'm not that clever. I think I'm clever.
Patrick.
Okay, bye-bye. See you later. Actually, see you later when the rubbish bin.
We'll go into your household.
Yes. I was telling Patrick exactly this was the sort of thing I didn't want him to do during the quiz. Right. Yeah, Patrick will be appearing properly later on in the scheduled bit of the quiz for him. Okay. John, are you ready to move to the next question?
Yeah.
Question 9 then. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is blank blank.
Oh. Well, I'm less confident about this one than I am about most of the others.
I think most people should know this one.
I can just see your parents and sister are sat back in their chairs at the moment, confident answer written down on their papers.
Quite possibly.
Great quiz teammates then.
Right. Have you got an answer, John? Shall I move on to number 10? Okay. Number 10 then. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes blank blank when I turn it on. Yeah, it looks like you might be right, John, because there's comments from Becca and Mum Dad saying no, don't know the answers to that one. You got an answer for that?
Yes.
Okay. So, John, are there any ones there that you'd like me to go back to?
Not that I would need you to, no, thank you.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask everyone, are there any that people would like to go back to? And we'll just have to wait 20 seconds for some sort of feedback on that. I can skim through them very quickly. Number 1, just a small town girl living in a blank blank. Number 2, this hits that ice cold blank blank, that white gold. Question 2, okay, there you go, Becca. Number 3, they're out to get you, better leave while you can. Don't want to be a boy, you want to be blank blank. Number 4, it's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so blank blank maybe. Number 5, is this real life? Is this blank blank? Number 6, sun is shining in the sky, there ain't a cloud, blank blank. Helen's asked me to repeat number 7, here it is. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart, there's blank blank you can do. Number 8, go your own way, you can call it another blank blank. Number 9, I want to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is blank blank. Oh, hi Harry. Number 10, I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes blank blank when I turn it on. So I think everyone's probably happy. So next thing to do is give the answers, which you should have somewhere.
This is where it all goes downhill.
Right, so here we go then. If everyone's ready, we'll go back to question 1, the answers. Now, each of these is worth 2 points. That's 1 point for each word. So a maximum of 20 points for this round. So keep your own scores. When you've got your total, let me know and I'll put them on the leaderboard. So here we go. Number 1, just a small town girl living in a lonely world. What's the answer? Lonely world. John, do you know the name of the song and the artist? Don't score you any points.
Nope.
No, that's Journey. Don't Stop Believing.
Okay.
Number 2,
Remember that.
this hits that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer. That white gold. Michelle Pfeiffer. That's from Uptown Funk. Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. Number 3, they're out to get you. Believe while you can. Don't want to be a boy, you want to be a man. John, do you know who that is?
No.
That's Michael Jackson. Okay. Beat it.
We were born on the, well, had the same birthday, Michael Jackson, I mean.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
There you go.
Okay. Number 4.
That's between us, I think.
Yeah. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me, maybe.
Oh yes.
Message from Pete. Yes, you get a point per word. So 2 per question, or 1 per word.
Like basically all of these questions, I never heard of this, but I guessed "Call Me" was the answer.
Yeah, very good. That's Carly Rae Jepsen. So next one, number 5. Is this a real life? John, you can finish this. Is this
Just fantasy?
correct? Just fantasy. It's Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes. Is that like the most famous song in the world, or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's, yeah, I'd be very surprised if the majority of people didn't get that right. Okay, number 6. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. Obviously, the last few days that would have been perfectly apt, but I can see lots of clouds at the moment. There ain't a cloud in sight. That's the Electric Light Orchestra, Mr. Blue Sky. Did you get that one, John?
And do I need to answer?
Well, it would help.
No.
Okay. Did you at least, so for any that you didn't know, did you at least make up some lyrics? That
Oh yeah,
would
I
be
mean,
amusing.
look,
So what did you put for that one?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
It wasn't whatever you just said, but
Oh,
I'll
right.
tell you that much.
Good sight. Number 7 then. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do.
Ah,
This is Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. Take it from your response, you didn't get the right answer there.
it's supposed to be what they might be. All the words might be, but I got the wrong pair of words. The same sort of feeling, the same sort of vibe.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind. There's always the next round.
Yep. Number 8 then. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. It's Fleetwood Mac. Going your own way.
I actually got one.
Oh, good. You got 1 point on that, did you? Which one? Lonely or day? Yeah, very good. So people seem to be happy they're getting some right answers. Number 9. I want to be the very best like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is John.
I don't know. I couldn't make up anything that rhymes.
Okay. To train them is my cause. These are the lyrics from the Pokemon theme song, which a lot of people should know. I know certainly some people downstairs will know the answer to that one.
Excellent.
Train them is my cause, and then the last one. I think we actually had this on quiz 2 years ago. I vaguely remember it. But I've got it here again. So here we go. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Electric
See,
wavy.
this one I was trying to work out what sort of feeling in your bones could you turn on, and therefore what would it go? But I drew a blank on it.
So you overthought it, I think.
Yeah.
So this is Justin Timberlake. Can't Stop the Feeling from the Trolls, the first Trolls film, and he also performed it at the Eurovision Song Contest a few years ago.
Oh, there we go.
So that instantly made it the best song in the whole contest that year. So, right, does anyone need me to repeat any of the answers, or are you all now available to give me your scores, please? So John, starting with you, what was your score for that round?
What score do you reckon I got? Out of 20.
I'd say probably maybe half. 10? Let's go 10. Is that too rude, too pessimistic, or too optimistic?
How long have we known each other for?
Yes, nearly 25 years it's coming up to.
Okay, so I'd heard of one of the songs,
Right,
not heard of the other 9. I got 5 points out of 20.
5 points.
Yep.
Okay, so
Better than naught.
5 points for John in the first round. That puts you top of the leaderboard, John.
Yes, come on.
Right, so the rest of you can start putting your scores. Yes, you have. So, right. Graham, 8 points. Carol W, 9 points.
So well done, Carol W.
Pete M, 5.
Yes, come on, Pete.
Pete B, 9. Joanna, 8. It seems to be working. Matt Wren, 10. Straight in top, Matt Wren. Well done.
He's obviously been using his time off to good effect.
Sir Patrick's just brought in Mummy's score. She got 18. Wow. Straight.
Wow.
That's a very strong performance there. Thank you, Patrick.
Welcome. When do I go?
When you come back when it's the wheel spins it and comes up with the next round. So a few minutes, okay? Thank you.
8 seconds.
Great effort.
So Matt Wren 10, yeah. Gareth got 8. Mum got 9. So it's pretty even actually. Becca 15. That's another good one. Yeah. DeGraft, well done, 10. Catherine 10 as well.
So it's your sister and your wife who are doing the best so far.
Oops, yeah. Just
Okay,
dragging the
that's
screen
second.
around accidentally, yeah. Everyone's saying Helen's showing off. So just waiting on Phil Key. Phil 9, yeah. Sorry, see that one. So Carol Harrison, have you replied? Yeah, 14, okay. That's good.
That is impressive.
So is your flatmate Andy doing it as well? I can see he's commented on the live chat.
Has he?
Yeah, so I'll give him a chance to comment with his score if he's taking part. And then just waiting on Nikki and William, but I don't know. I think they might miss the start, so we might have to move on without them.
Guaranteed that Andy would have done better than me.
Right, I'll just give Andy 10 more seconds to reply if he is joining in or not, and then we'll move on to the next round. So, okay, nothing. I think we'll move on. So, Okay, let me update the leaderboards. So, something went wrong with updating the leaderboard there. Just a sec. So, John, what round do you think is going to be next?
Well, let's go potluck.
Potluck.
That'll be a random.
Yeah, there won't be any extra points for correctly guessing the next round. Okay, right. So, maybe there. So, right, let's have a look at the leaderboard. This should hopefully update, and it should be scrolling with some funky music. We should see Helen after round 1 is top with 18, Becca 15, RLH 14, 3 people tied on 10, 4 tied on 9, 3 on 8. John, you're currently joint bottom then with Pete more on 5.
He's probably just being a gentleman. He's probably got 19.
Yeah, possibly. Right then. So let me just find my mouse again. Right. So now it's time to go back to the spinning wheel and we'll select the next round of questions. Here we go, automatic. So what I'm hoping is that the spinning wheel should only have 4 sections on it now. Yeah, 4 main sections. And we're going to give it a spin. Here we go. Spin wheel. So round and round it goes, spinning round, and we've now got potluck. Potluck is the next round. So John, if you'd like to find your potluck slides, I will do the same.
Okay, this could be interesting.
So all these questions for potluck were taken out of a pub quiz book that I've had for years and years. And they are just a complete mix of questions on all sorts of topics. And then these will all score 2 points per question. That's it, maximum 20 points. There'll be 10 questions. So John, how do you feel about potluck as a round?
A tiny bit more confident in relative terms than about music, but probably not very much more.
Okay.
They never seem to have questions on my pensions administration software platform.
Oh, well, maybe next year I'll try and include some on that. Okay.
Java.
Right. So let's try and go to the questions. Hopefully this should, slotted in on the screen. Dramatic music's back on. So potluck number 1 then. Who voiced King Harold in Shrek 2? And I think subsequently Shrek 3, Shrek 4 as well. But specifically Shrek 2 on this one. Let's check messages. Who voiced King Harold in Shrek 2? Do you know that one, John? Confident in that? Have you seen the film?
I don't think so. Which makes it a little bit harder.
Okay. Now I'm going to move on then. Question number 2. The novel Shirley was written by which Bronte sister? It's actually a tricky one.
Okay. Have you read Shirley?
I have not. What do you think? Have you read it?
Oh, your mum has.
My mum may have done.
She should have done.
Should have done. So, just updating the spin wheel for the next round. So, just bear with me a sec. Question 3 then. Where were Walker's crisps first made?
Are they the theme of the longest single advertisement relationship in the world or something?
I'm not sure.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, could probably. So where were Walker's crisps first made? Okay, moving on. Number 4, potluck. Which country hosted the 1998 Football World Cup?
Now we're talking.
Now, I still think of 1998 for. I still think of that as being a recent World Cup, but it's not, unfortunately. 22 years ago. Okay, a message from Carol Harrison. Do we get a point for first and surname for the Bronte sister? No, it's 2 points for the first name. Which country hosted the 98 Football World Cup? Do you know that one, John? I think you should have that one.
I do.
Yeah, good.
Pretty-
You're normally quite good on sport, actually.
I know some, yeah.
Okay. Number 5 then.
Didn't we watch a match of this in French lessons at school?
Maybe, but I don't think that's relevant to the actual question.
Going back a bit.
Number 5 then. What was Zaire renamed in 1997? Geography. Not really a strong point, John.
I don't think I've done geography since about
Year 9. Yeah. Same. But I did know the answer to this. I should say actually that I knew the answer to all these questions before I chose them.
Of course. Expect nothing less.
What was Zaire renamed in 1997? Number 6. What can be a small horse or a small falcon? You got an idea for that one?
Yeah, I reckon I've got an idea.
What can be a small horse or a small falcon?
From my extensive days of falconry.
Okay, number 7. How many petals does an iris usually have?
Oh, well, that's an easy one.
At least this is one you can guess, obviously. If you think, what does an iris look like, and then work out how many petals they would usually have. You got an answer for that?
Yeah, I'm there.
Cool. Number 8 then. What was the Christian name of chocolate founder Mr. Cadbury?
Chocolate founder.
What was the Christian name of chocolate founder Mr. Cadbury?
Is he really a founder?
Yeah, he founded Cadbury's chocolate.
Quite clean, isn't it?
If you don't know the answer to this, make something up. Have you got an answer now, John?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, number 9. Who sang most of the soundtrack for the movie The Bodyguard? I think you should know this, John.
Okay.
I can see from my dashboard here that we seem to have lost a couple of viewers, so we're down to 10 viewers. So I don't know what's happened to you two people.
I'm moving up the leaderboard.
Let me know if you've lost your internet or something.
So the question that's interesting to me is, if Helen were to declare not out after the first round, would I catch up with her throughout the rest of the quiz?
Well, you might actually, particularly with the prediction round, because that could change the whole thing on its head. Because there will be ways of losing points and gaining massive loads of points. So Carol Woodcock says she thinks it was Willy Wonka that invented Cadbury. Could be.
Actually.
I'll reveal the answer later. Right. Who sang most of the soundtrack for Bodyguard? That's number 9. And the last question in this round, number 10. The Inuit live around which ocean? So again, another geography question, really.
I must have missed the maths question.
Aren't any maths questions today.
Oh.
Right. So John, are there any questions you'd like me to repeat?
It won't help, but thank you.
Okay. So does anyone else need me to go over any more questions? Just wait. So John, how do you think you scored on that? Just while we're waiting for people to request repeats.
I
Do
mean,
you
I'm
think-
confident.
Do you think you got more than the first round?
No, I don't think I have, no.
Okay. Well, I'll just whiz through then. No one's said any specific question yet, but Potluck 1, who voiced King Harold in Shrek 2? Number 2, the novel Shirley was written by which Bronte sister? Number 3, where were Walker's Crisps first made? Number 4, which country hosted the 1998 Football World Cup? Number 5, what was Zaire renamed in 1997? Number 6, what can be a small horse or a small falcon? Number 7, how many petals does an iris usually have? Number 8, what was the name of chocolate founder Mr. Cadbury? Number 9, who sang most of the soundtrack for the movie The Bodyguard? Number 10, the Inuit live around which ocean?
What do you think of The Bodyguard? You a fan?
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Do you not? Oh. No, obviously I haven't.
No. I do know the answer to that. I think that's quite a well-known singer. Right, so I'm just checking to see if anyone wants any questions repeated. Otherwise, I'm going to go and give the answers.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So obviously got to wait for the 20-second delay for people to get their queries in. Becca's typing. Oh, Becca said it's a good film, The Bodyguard.
Oh, okay. I'll take that recommendation.
Okay, right, I'm going to give the answers now then. Okay. Well, Helen's... Mummy needs to mark them first. I'll do it, I'll mark Mummy's question.
Okay, thank you. Very good, Daddy.
Okay, see you in a bit.
But
Right.
do you know Jack's watching you and me?
Yeah, I know, yeah, we're being watched by people all over the world. Right, let's...
No, not people over the world.
Yeah? Anyway.
Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack, right.
What do you
Let's
mean,
do the
hello,
answers.
Jack?
We're
I
going to give
said,
the answers now.
"Shut up."
Right. Answer number 1, who voiced King Harold in Shrek 2? It was John Cleese. 2 points if you got that right. Did you get that, John?
No.
Okay. Number 2 then. The Bronte sister was Charlotte Bronte.
Ah. Sadly, like several people, I only got the Bronte bit.
Yeah, okay.
Number 0.
Yeah,
That's
Mummy
not
got that
number
one
zero,
wrong.
that's
She got that wrong. Okay. Novel Shirley was written by.
What is it? What's
These are
it?
Mummy's answers. This is where she's either got it right or wrong. Okay, so I have to go through and mark it. Number 3. Where were Walker's Crisps first made?
Walker's Crisps.
Yeah, it
What
was
crisp?
Leicester.
Leicester?
Leicester is the answer.
Leicester.
Okay.
There's wide up there. Wanna fit?
Number 4. Which country hosted the 98 World Cup? John, do you know the answer?
France.
Andre
France. Correct. 2 points for France.
Hello,
Thank you. Okay, yep, France 98. And do you know who won it that year?
Was was France 3-0
Yeah.
in the final, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. But no extra points for that.
What about saying there was things about Ronaldo in the run-up to the final? Extra points for that?
No. Number 5, what was Zaire renamed in 1997? Congo is the answer. Congo. Did you get that, John?
No.
Okay. Number
That's
6.
right, so we got one question right this round.
Oh, that's fine.
It's like University Challenge, basically. If you get one question right, I'm pleased with it.
Then you're satisfied. Okay. What can be a small horse or a small falcon? It is a hobby horse or a hobby falcon.
That's right.
What's a hobby
There's
falcon?
falcon.
It's a small falcon.
Or maybe.
Perfect. Okay. Next question. Number 7. How many petals does an iris usually
Hey,
have?
what number 7 is?
It's
number
3.
7 quiz time.
3.
That's 7.
I'm giving the answers. Okay.
The answer number 7. I got a tip.
Okay.
Anyway, bye bye, Robert's video.
Thank you. Number 8.
And bye bye, I'll see you with them later.
Number 8. What was the Christian name of chocolate founder Mr. Cadbury? It was John.
Was it?
Yeah. John.
Fine name.
Fine name. Yep. Number 9. Who sang the soundtrack for The Bodyguard? And it was Whitney Houston.
Uh-huh. I've heard of her.
Yep. Did you get the answer right?
No.
Okay. And then finally, number 10. The Inuit live around the Arctic Ocean.
Hey.
So, right, let's do the scores. How did you do in that round?
I got 8 out of 20.
8 for John. Helen also got 8. Right, so if people want to start sending their scores through, or if you need me to repeat an answer, then let me know. So I'm checking the chat boards.
England, Tunisia, I think it was. Did you go along to that?
What, the one we watched in French class?
Yeah.
I do vaguely recall watching football matches in school. Right, okay, here we got loads of scores coming in now. Okay, so here we go. Joanna got 8. Consistent, 2 rounds of 8. Phil did very well in that round, 16.
Did he really?
Well, I think so. Oh, Matt, you did well again, 12.
Nice.
12 for Matt. And Carol Harrison, 14 again. It's
Oh,
two
good
strong rounds there from Carol. Pete Moore, an annoyed 8. Okay. Why are you annoyed? It's not my fault if you got it wrong. Catherine, 10 again. Where's she is? 10. DeGraft, you got 8. Okay. Gareth, 5. Carol, 6. So who's winning in the Woodcocks at the moment? Carol is at the moment. Mum, 12.
Nice. Did she get Shirley?
Yeah, that's the thing we have to ask. So, Mum, did you get the Shirley question right? Becca and Pete both got 6. Dad says, do I score 1 point for John on the Shrek question? No, I'm just going to say it has to be 2 points for John, please.
Ooh. Strict.
Phil says, John, I feel insulted. You've insulted him. Catherine, you've got to go. Okay. Well, we'll keep your scores on the scoreboard, and if you get a chance to come back, then you can carry on. So who am I waiting for? Dad, what's your score? Mum says yes, she did get the Shirley question right, and she
Oh.
almost read it.
Well done.
And Dad got 12 points in that round. Okay. Right, so let's update the leaderboard and see how things have changed. So we have a new leader. 2 very strong rounds. Let's jump to the leaderboard. Okay, should be on screen now. So, after 2 rounds, we've got Carol Harrison on 28 points. There it is. Helen slipped down to 26. Phil's caught up a bit on 25. Some in the low 20s. Then we're in the mid-teens, and we're down. John, you're still joint bottom on 13. Okay, right. So, sorry, let's deal with this. There you go. Right, so spinning wheel. Patrick, right, still doing the quiz. It's going to be the prediction round in a minute, okay? So we're going
I
to,
get to do it.
yeah, we'll see what the wheel spins. So, right, if everyone's ready, I'm going to spin the wheel. Here we go. So there's only 3 rounds left. Children's books is the rounds. So John, are you still there? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
ready.
good. Children's books. So, are you feeling confident about this?
I'm confident I'll get at least one, yeah. I might eat my own words.
I think, well, you should get several. And I think anyone with children should definitely do very well with this. Or who was, in fact, a child. They should do very well.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Like,
Right.
I said,
Okay, so right, here we go. I'm going to jump to the question screen. And we should see book 1. So just to say, these are all covers of children's books. And you get 2 points for the book. Okay? I don't want to know the author or anything. I just want to know the name of the book. Okay, here we go. Question 1.
oh,
Children's books. Which book is this?
it's an interesting take on it.
So yeah, some of them will just be a little subsection of the main cover.
We're carefully cutting off the answer, presumably.
Yes, obviously. So right, I'm going to move on to question 2. Here we go.
Question 2, what does it look like?
Question 2.
It's on another list of games.
Just a sec. Okay, question 3. It's another zoomed in cover.
What could that be?
Do you know the first 2, John?
I've got answers for them. But then I had
Are they all
the
books
question.
that you've read?
I've read the books I give answers I've put down, yeah, but not necessarily the same thing.
Okay. Right, moving on to question 4. This one. This is definitely one I have read.
How many of them overall had you read?
Not all of them. Probably over half. Nearly all of them. Okay, question 5. For this one, I want the full title of the book, not just the series of books that it's from.
I can think of some people on watching this will be very confident on that one.
Yeah. Pete says, do you get this in work meetings too, Ali? No, unfortunately, work meetings are not this fun. Right, number 6. This should be quite an easy one, I think. And I have read this one many times.
Oh, great. So I'll just wait till Patrick reappears and ask him.
Right. Number 7. Now I just want the name of this character. So he is in a whole series of books, but this is just the character. Number 8. Another zoomed in picture. Number 9.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
And then moving on to the last one, number 10. This is a very well-known book. See, we've lost another viewer now. We're down to 9. Okay. So, would anyone? I'll just go through them all again very quickly. So let's go back to number 1. Children's books 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Okay, so unless anyone wants me to repeat one again, I'm going to go through the answers. So again, 2 points for each question, total maximum of 20 points. Okay, so John, how do you think you scored overall before we do the answers?
I mean, distinctly averagely.
Averagely, okay. Right, okay, here we go with the answers. Number 1 was Charlotte's Web. Did you get that, John?
I did get it.
Well done.
That's Wilbur, isn't it?
That is Wilbur. I did have a picture with Charlotte the spider on there as well, but I thought it would just make it that bit harder by taking out the spider. Number 2 was a very hungry caterpillar. I assume you got that.
I'm going to claim half a point, 1 point on that, because I got a mix between that and a different book.
What was his different book?
The Enormous Crocodile.
That's
You
a
know that one?
very different book. I do know that one, yeah.
So my answer was The Enormous Caterpillar.
No, I can't let you have that. No, it's a very hungry caterpillar. I'm not going to let you have any points for that. Number 3, this was Curious George. About a monkey. I don't think I read that, no. Number 4 was Matilda.
Great book.
Yeah, very good book. Get that. Number 5 was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So I want the whole title there. If you said Sorcerer's Stone, then that's wrong because we're in England and we don't accept the American answer. Becca says, what about the hungry caterpillar?
Oh, I think that's good.
Would you give that 2 points, John, or just one?
I would, yeah.
It wasn't just hungry, though, was it? It was very hungry.
Yeah, but I'm generous souled, so.
Okay, I'll give 1 point for the hungry caterpillar.
You're
Okay.
a hard man.
Being generous. And Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was this answer. Number 6 was Dear Zoo.
It was what?
Dear Zoo.
Dear Zoo.
Yeah. Are you not familiar with Dear Zoo?
Never heard of it. What's it about? Something about a zoo, presumably.
Yeah. Child, they wrote to the zoo to send them a pet, and they end up getting sent lions and elephants and camels, but they keep sending them back until they eventually get a puppy.
I guess they wrote.
So I'm sorry I've spoilt the end for you there. Dear Zoo. Okay, Pete Mole says, I also only put hungry. Well, okay. Everyone's still talking about the hungry caterpillar. Yeah, 1 point for hungry caterpillar, 2 points for very hungry caterpillar. Yeah, it must be a Pete thing. I agree, Carol. Number 7 was Harry McClary. Harry McClary. From Donaldson's Dairy, but I'll accept just Harry McClary. Phil Keane says 1 point for zoo. No. It's got to be Dear Zoo, because it says zoo on the thing, so it's a giveaway. Harry McClary. Number 8 is the Cat in the Hat. How did you do on that, John?
Similarly to how I did on all the other questions in the quiz.
Okay. Number 9, Rainbow Fish.
Don't think I've come across a rainbow.
No, I think I recognise the cover, but I've not read it.
It's not as good as Harry Potter.
I feel saying harsh for not giving 1 point for zoo, but
I
the
also
fact
think
I don't think it's harsh. The fact it says zoo on the thing is a bit of a
if I
giveaway.
went on this quiz, I'd give you a point, Phil.
Well, I'm running the quiz, and he's doing well enough anyway without the extra point for deer. So the rainbow fish, and then number 10 is the tiger who came to tea. So if you look closely, you can just see a little bit of the tiger sitting next to the little girl. So I'll just whiz through again, just in case people need those. Charlotte's Web, number 1. Very Hungry Caterpillar, number 2. Curious George was number 3. Matilda was number 4. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was number 5. Dear Zoo, number 6. Harry McClary was number 7. The Cat in the Hat was number 8. Rainbow Fish was number 9. And the Tiger Who Came to Tea was number 10. Right, so if people would like to start sending me their scores, I'll update the leaderboard. Starting with you, John, how did you do?
I got 7, I think.
7, okay. Phil got 10.
He's probably read them in French too, hasn't he?
You probably read them in French too, yeah.
Yeah. Talented chap like him.
Right, Joanna 14.
Oh, nice one, Joanna.
Dad got 12. Matt 6. Pete Mole 11, bit better that time. Carol Woodcock 16, very good.
There speaks a mother.
Yeah. Carol Harrison also got 16. Wow, storming it today. Mum 16. Becca 12, Pete 13. the graph before. I guess it's probably an advantage for everyone that was actually born and raised in the UK.
Well, you say that.
So sorry about that graph. Helen 15. Catherine has left, so she's got 0. Gareth, have you said what you got? Just scrolling back. So just waiting on Gareth's score. Harry wants to know why I have rainbow colours around me. Is it because I'm the birthday boy? It is, yeah. Just thought it would give a nice frame around me.
Glad I'm suitably drab in contrast.
Right, so Gareth, you got 8 points. Is that right? Oh, hang on. Gareth saying made a mistake in the score in the previous round. Got 5 questions right on round 2, but only gave a score of 5 when it should have been 10. Okay, I'll correct your score. And then round 3 got 8 points. Right. So what does that do to the leaderboard after 3 rounds? So just updating it. Got 2 new entrants on the leaderboard as well.
Ooh.
Just while we've been playing. Right, here we go. So it's quite close, still close at the top. Don't forget, everything can change when we come to the prediction round. So let's have a look at the leaderboards. So as it comes around to the top, there's still Carol on 44 points. Close behind is Helen on 41, Mum 37, Phil 35. Starting to spread out now as we go further down. Matt and Pete are both tied on 28. John, you're currently bottom on 20. And Harry and Jack have appeared on the leaderboard as well because they got the, I think it was the Dear Zoo question, and they got, well, Jack got number 10. Which question was that? The Tiger Who Came to Tea. Yeah. Very good. Good effort. Right. So 2 rounds left. Jump onto the spinning wheel. There's 2 rounds left. It's Famous Chris's and it's the Silly Chance round. So, I don't know if you can read that. Going to spin the wheel for the last time. There it goes, round and round it goes. Where's it going to stop? It's a Silly Chance round, so this is the prediction round. So, John, if you want to get your PowerPoint file for that.
Okay.
So this is different now. No knowledge required. This is entirely down to everyone guessing certain things that are going to happen. Some of these rounds, some of these you will score points. Some you might lose points. So pay attention to how many points you can win or lose. And then, yes, tell us the scores. Right, here we go. So this could change the whole leaderboard completely. Let's jump to the questions. So we're doing the Silly Chance round. And now I just need to get my special assistant for this. So I'm just going to be gone for a minute. Just be right back. And then we'll carry on. Okay? Microphone's back on. Hi, I'm back. Got Patrick with me Again, this time he's going to be our little assistant. He's going to help me do all the little events of chance. So the first one is a simple coin toss. Now, we didn't practice this, John, but I was wondering if you could try and pass me the coin from Wimbledon. So if you lean across to your left, and I will lean across to my right to get. Yeah, that's that way. Yeah. See if this works.
I'm passing it this way, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. I've got my hand out here, just leaning across. Yeah.
You got it?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, you missed it.
Thank you. Got it. Right. So this is literally a normal 10p coin. Heads or tails. 2 points if you get it right. None if you don't get it right. So could everyone?
I thought you said 10 points.
With 10 points on a different one. So if everyone could just say heads or tails, so we have evidence of whether you said one or the other. So John, what do you think it's going to be?
Heads all the way.
Heads all the way. Patrick, what do you think it will be?
Tails.
That's just saying tails.
Ooh. Brave call, Patrick.
So I'm just waiting for people to say what they think it will be. Simply heads or tails. So this is where the drama builds as we wait because of the delay. People should start type. Yep, they're starting to type now. That says tails. This is where the leaderboard can change completely. Joanna says heads. Another heads, Pete Mole. Matt Wren tails. Heads to Graft. Becca tails, Pete tails, Phil Keane heads. Carol heads. Other Carol heads. Mum
Maybe
heads.
there should be some strategic voting
Maybe, yeah.
for the people in the top few spots.
Yeah, I guess they could start trying to go with everyone. Heads, yeah, heads. Has everyone, I think everyone's said now. So I'm gonna toss a coin now. Right, here we go.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
And it is, Patrick, what is it?
Heads.
Heads.
Hooray!
Heads. So if you got heads, that's 2 points. Okay, so make sure you're keeping your own scores for this round as well, and then tell me your total score at the end of the round. So coin toss was heads, that's 2 points. Right, let's move on to the next one.
What's the next one?
So the next one is the dice roll.
Okay.
Here we go. So here, it's got a normal 6-sided dice or die. 3 points if you get the right answer. 3 points if you get the right answer.
I think it's going to be 2.
Patrick thinks it's 2. John, what do you think it's going to be?
4.
John thinks it's 4. I'm gonna guess 6. Okay. So if everyone can quickly put in what they think the dice is going to end up. Any number 1 to 6.
Are your points allocated according to the probability of getting it right?
No, not exactly.
Good.
Well, I'm awarding more points for stuff that is less likely to happen.
Okay, yeah, that's
So there's some thought, but it's not an exact science. So here we go. Got numbers coming in. Pete Mole 4, Joe 2, Matt 3, Helen 3, Carol Harrison 6, Becca 5, Pete 4, Phil 5, 7 from Mum, 5 from Dad. Mum also says 6. Mum, you can only have one choice. What's it? What is it? Oh, 7. Yes, oh, 6. So nice. DeGraff 5. Yes, lol. Great. 4. Has everyone given an answer? Gareth says 5. Okay, Patrick, do you want to roll the dice?
Yeah.
And then tell us what it is. Okay. Let's try and roll it on here. It's a 2.
Oh,
Patrick thought it was a 2. Did anyone actually say 2? Joanna, you were the only person, I think, who said 2. So Joanna, you get 3 points.
No, I get
good call, isn't it?
Patrick, you get 3. No one else scores any points in that round.
that was good. That was good.
That was a good guess. Right. Next one, I'm going to hand over to John because this is a pick a card round. And I don't have a pack of cards on me. But for this, it will be 3 points if you guess the correct suit and 10 points if you get the exact card. So John, obviously, if you get the exact card, then everyone's going to cry fix on this.
What do you mean quite?
Everyone will think he's cheating. That's right. So John, can you? I'm going to cut to your guest camera, make you full screen.
Here is my pack of cards.
Unopened.
Unopened. You can hear the thing. So I'm going to dig into it. This is, I think this came from a trip to Portugal I went on with Phil a few years ago. I think. Buying it and never using it.
So you can just open it and then shuffle it. So
Very much.
everyone needs to put in their, oh they already are, great, put in your card prediction. And it will be 3 points for the correct suit, 10 points for the exact card.
Okay, so I'm going to do some attempt at shuffling. Perhaps I could rifle through them, sort of scroll through them, and you can say stop, Ali, and then we can say that's the card.
Yeah, okay, that seems fair. So just waiting for people to pick, to say. But Ace of Spades, a couple of people said that. 3 of Clubs, 7V. What's 7V? Mum, the 7 clubs, okay. 10 of Hearts, 9 of Diamonds.
10 of diamonds for me.
Phil is asking you, why didn't we open it? Why didn't you open it?
I don't know. Just the company was just too great to need a distraction, maybe. The handstand and the
Yeah, Carol says maybe you were having too much fun without needing cards.
yeah.
3 of Diamonds, 7 of Clubs. Is that everyone?
Mummy.
Becca, Mummy says Ace of Spades. Becca, 7 of Diamonds. Pete, 7 of Spades. Right. Carol,
Okay.
waiting for one more. Just hang on. No, just a sec. Right, I think everyone's revealed what they want. Yeah. So John, what? Okay.
Okay, so
sorry,
maybe I'm
Patrick,
trying
what
to
card
organise
do you
this.
think it is? What number do you think it would be? 1 to 13.
6.
6. And what colour do you think it would be? Red or black? Is the option.
Red.
Red. Do you think it would be hearts or diamonds?
Diamond.
Diamonds. So Patrick's saying 6 of diamonds. Right. So
Right.
Gareth says 2 of diamonds. Okay, right. Yep, please go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to drop them onto my hand, and when you say stop, I'll stop and show you them.
Yeah,
like that.
here we go.
Okay.
Stop. And then take the bottom. Yeah, that's it. 6 of spades is the answer. So 3 points if you scored, if you chose spades as your suit, and 10 points if you said the 6 of spades. I'm just scrolling through. Some people said spades. Did anyone say the 6 of spades?
Patrick got the 6. And
Patrick got the 6, but I'm not awarding points for the right number. It's just the suit. So I don't think anyone got 10 points on that. Pete got 7 of spades. He was close, 1 off.
oh,
So you'll get 3 points for the correct suit. Couple more. Dad and Helen, I think, got spades. Yeah. And John, what did you say on that one? What was your prediction?
I think so my cunning
Yes.
plan of making up all my lost ground in this round isn't working so well.
No. So, okay, so 3 for those, and no one got 10 on that one. Right, the next one then, I'll jump back to my question board. The next one is the one we've been looking forward to. It's Pop-Up Pirate. So here we go. This is going to be fun. If you're not familiar with Pop-Up Pirate, it's a plastic barrel with a pirate inside. There's all these slots here. You stick in a coloured plastic sword in the holes. Eventually one of them will make the pirate pop up. And the way I've worked this is everyone choose a colour of the 4 swords. So it'll be red, blue, yellow or green. Everyone chooses a colour. If that colour sword makes the pirate pop, you lose 3 points. And just to make it fair, there has to be at least 1 sword of each colour in. Otherwise we'll have to redo it. So if it pops up first time, we'll redo it until there's at least 4 in there. So everyone please tell me your colours, red, blue, yellow or green. And this is where Patrick and I will start sticking some swords into them in a minute. So Patrick. It's time for this. So getting the swords ready. John, what colour are you going to choose?
I'm going to choose green in honour of Ditchlin House from Ifield Middle School.
Okay.
Back the years.
What colour do you think it will be that pops in?
What colour do I want to be?
What colours do you think it will pop up? Getting the swords ready.
Green.
Green, okay. Right, has everyone said, so we've got blue, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, green, yellow, one red, blue, green, red. I think that's everyone.
So blues and greens.
Mostly blues and greens. Right, yep. Rebecca says, beware, Pete doesn't have a great history of Pop-Up Pirate. That's because last time we played, he popped it on the first go. I think 2 games in a row, which is quite funny. Right, so Patrick, here we go. You do the blues and yellows, I'll do the reds and greens. Okay, can you come and stick a sword in? Here we go then. If people can see, this is a yellow sword. It's gone in, safe. It goes a red sword, safe. Okay, here comes a green sword. Sorry, a blue sword. Safe. Right. Green sword going in. Safe. Right.
Ooh.
What colour was first? Was it yellow? Yellow sword.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's a tough one. Safe. Okay. Red sword coming in now.
Oh, pop it, pop it.
Safe. Blue sword. Blue sword's next. If you put that in, Patrick. Blue sword. Oh, it's popped. There we go.
Well,
So everyone who chose blue, you lose 3 points. So who has lost some points? That is quite a few people. That is Matt Wren, you've lost 3. Dad, you lost 3. Becca's lost 3. Pete Moll, who's blue as well. So all of you have lost 3 points. Mum also said blue. You've lost 3. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a good bit of tension there.
yes.
Drama.
Don't want to glory in other people losing points, but
Yeah.
you know, if it helps me be less far off. Brilliant.
Right, cool. So that's Pop-Up Pirate. Let's move on. The next round is the lucky bag. So thank you, Patrick. We've got a pillowcase here. Inside are 100 coloured cubes. Just to show you an example. They've all got numbers on, numbers 1 to 100. And there are 10 different colours in there. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the 10 different colours are, because some of them will be different shades of the same colour. So I'm going to ask you all now to just choose a colour, and if you get the correct colour, then you get 3 points. So I'm going to wait for people to choose your colours now. So John, what do you reckon?
So there are 10 different colours.
10 different colours, some of which are different shades of the same colour, but I'm not going to tell you any of the colours.
And there's the same amount of each of these.
Yes, there are 10 of each. There's 100 cubes in 10 different colours. So,
Okay.
what colour are you choosing, John? What was that, sorry? Red?
Yellow.
Yellow, okay. Patrick, what colour do you reckon it'll be?
Is there a blue?
There is a blue.
Blue.
You reckon it's blue?
Can't tell him that.
Well, it's pretty obvious it's going to be bright. No more hints, right. Waiting for people. So, a couple more people said blue. And says yellow. Another yellow, blue, green. Becca, green, Pete, blue. Obviously, some of them will have a higher probability of being selected because they have different shades. But I can't reveal which ones because I can't remember.
Is that a,
That's a bit too specific. Right, everyone's going for
Yep.
blues, it seems. Blue, red, blue. Anyone else? Gareth's typing. Orange. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, I like the thinking. Gone
Good
different
game.
to everyone else. Could well be an orange. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3. think that's everyone. Yeah, right. Give them a big mix. Right, Patrick, please select a cube and then tell everyone what colour it is. Here we go. Hold it up to the camera here. What have we got? It is purple.
Oh,
It's a light shade of purple.
that was
So,
my other guess.
who said purple here? Did anyone say purple at all? No, I don't think they did. No, no purple. So no one scored any points in that round, in that one. But there's a chance now. The next one still uses a bag. We're now looking at selecting a number 1 to 100.
What's this called?
That's my little mouse one. Select a number 1 to 100. If you get the number right, you get 10 points. Now this could change the whole leaderboard completely.
What else are we doing in the quiz?
Right, so I'm going to wait for people now. If you can just choose a number 1 to 100. They're all in there, I can confirm that. So John, what do you think? They're all integers as well, so you can't say pi or anything like that. I was wondering
I
if
like the
you
fact you have to clarify that.
Right, so we've got some people 89, 47, 7, 20, 27, 42, 73, 18, 86. John, you still haven't chosen. 68, 67, 14, 82. Patrick, what number do you think it will be?
16.
16. John, still waiting on you. Is John still there? That's a good question. He's frozen. Oh, it's gone. John's gone. We've lost John. John's gone. Still waiting for some choices.
No, John's
Oh dear, John's gone. He's got the details, he'll have to sign back into the meeting. That's Helen's asking, does the closest get a point? No, I hadn't chosen that. I just thought it'd be, you get it right, then it's 10 points. As we wait for John to give his answer and hopefully reappear. Mum is typing.
I haven't told you. Oh yeah, I have. It was 16.
You think it'll be 16? So, technical difficulties, trying to get John back.
Is John back?
He's not back.
Yeah. John's not being found.
Might have to do it without him. Come on, John, where are you? Just adds to the drama and tension. John, come back. If you're there, come back. Maybe his laptop has run out of battery. Okay, well this is making thrilling TV. I think we're going to have to, we'll do the selection now and then hope that John comes back. So, Patrick, do you want to come and choose one? Yeah, you come and choose it now. We're just going to have to crack on without John. Here we go. Numbers 1 to 100. Here we go, Patrick. Choose one. Here we go. This is it now. Okay. Can you please reveal what the number is? Pass it here. It is a yellow number 68. 68. Did anyone say 68? Mum did. Mum said 68.
Mummy.
That's Granny. Granny said 68. Don't think anyone else did. So well done, Mum. You've got 10 points. John's still trying to get back in. So, Mum, that was the last round in this round of chance. Yeah, well done. So if you can start telling me your scores on that, and hopefully John will come back and join us for the last round, and then we'll be finished.
Daddy.
So
where's
just-
the
just-
volume microphone
It's
bar?
here, the volume microphone is.
It's
Yeah,
there.
it's there.
Okay.
Beck says I was 1 away. Can I have 9 points? No, 1 away doesn't help. So please, DeGraft, you said 86. Yeah, it was 68. Right. John's back. Hello, John.
Hi.
So did you actually choose a number?
Yes.
What was your number?
92.
92. Okay, we just did the reveal. It was 68, and Mum was actually correct. So
Oh, wow.
my
Granny.
mum, yeah, Granny gets 10 points for that. And now, right, so now I need to get people's scores from this, and I'll update the leaderboards. So, John, what did you score in this round?
2.
2 scored. John, was that from heads? Was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Joanne, I got 5 points. Okay. Phil got 2.
How many points have I got?
I'm not sure how many you've got. Dad got 0. Could be worse. Carol got 2.
I've got
Could be worse because you could be Pete with -1. Pete Mole,
Hey.
-1. And even worse than that is Matt on -3. And then Becca -3. Becca -3. Pete, other Pete, got +3. Mum got 9 points. That's very good. That could change the whole thing, or at least catch up a lot. 2 points from the coin toss for the graph.
Granny got?
Yeah, Granny got 9 points from that. Catherine's gone. So, Harold and Gareth, what did you score? And Helen, what did you get? Carol got 2. Helen got 3. Okay, just waiting for Gareth. I think you got 3. Gareth, do you know your score? John, are you still there?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Gareth got 2 of them. No, John's still there. The thing is, I've got a thing that's come up on my screen, which means I can't actually see what everyone else is looking at. So, just gonna give the leaderboard a quick refresh.
See now.
Right, it's very tight at the top now. This is exciting as we go into the last round. Let me update it here. Here we go. Right, so after 4 out of the 5 rounds, we've got joint top is Mum and Carol, each on 46 points, and we've got Helen close behind 44. Phil is 37, Joanna 35.
Who's hot?
Then there's 33, 32, 31, very close in the low 30s. Then the high 20s down to the low 20s. John, you're no longer bottom because Catherine has pulled out. But you're on 22, and Pete and Garth are on 23, 24, Matt 25. So of the still active people, it's very close to the bottom. And then Aaron and Jack got 2 in the rounds, 2 in the books. Right. So, it would be time to go back to the spinning wheel, but there's only 1 round left, and that's the famous Chris's round. So this should be a fairly short round, because I'm aware people might be getting a bit bored now. So, John, if you can open up the famous Chris's
I'm ready.
round, cool. Right. So, So this
So-
round.
So,
Okay.
shall the
Here, wait,
volume?
Patrick. Shh. Okay. I'm trying to talk to everyone. Right. So this round, it's pitch around. There is all these people are Chris or Christopher. I'm going to give you 1 point for the surname and 1 point for another thing on each slide. So on this first one, it's 1 for the surname, 1 for the character that they're playing. So
Oh, who's that? Oh,
let's hear the answers. So John, do you know the answer on that one?
I mean, I'm pretty sure on 1 point.
did I get it in?
I think, yeah, you got that right. Right. Number 2 then. This famous Chris. 1 for the surname, another 1 for the character.
Anything, couldn't it?
You got an answer, John?
No.
Okay. I think you probably have seen, you may well have seen these films. Or some of them. Okay, we'll move on to question 3.
I'm never particularly worried about knowing famous people because I always figure they don't know me. So
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I'm assuming people are still watching. It's gone quiet on the chat. It says there's 8 viewers, so I'm hoping we're still live. I'll move on to round 3. Famous Chris, what's his surname and what's his character?
Do number 2.
Number 2, Patrick. I'll come back to that in a minute. Famous Chris, surname and character. Feeling confident, John?
no,
Okay.
I don't recognise this guy at all. I don't know the film.
Okay.
Apart from that,
Okay, fine.
well,
Move on to famous Chris number 4.
Number 2.
Famous Chris number 4, what's his surname and what's his character? We'll go back to number 2 because Patrick missed that one. Do you recognise that?
No.
Okay. So back to number 4. What's the character? What's his surname? Okay. Number 5. Again, what's the surname and what's the character? I don't think you've seen this film. John, you probably have seen this film. Number 5.
yeah, sure.
So I think there's quite a delay now, judging by people talking on the chat and from when I've said it. It might be a good minute delay, possibly, I'm not sure. So number 5, who's the surname and the character? Number 6, continuing theme. 1 point for the surname, 1 point for the character.
I don't really know.
How are you doing, John? Do you think you've got any points so far?
I think I've got 1 point so far.
Okay. Let's move on. Number 7. Famous Chris is 7. 1 for the surname and 1 for the character. You must have seen this film, John.
Yeah.
What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
I was just laughing with John. Okay, number 8.
What are you laughing at, Rob?
What's the actor's surname and what's his character? and this is a TV show rather than a film. I don't know, that makes it easier for you, John?
It's about as easy as what before, but he's not got very good posture.
Right, going to move on to number 9. Nearly at the end now. Famous Chris number 9, what's his surname and what's his character?
I think I've got it.
Do you know who that character is?
I think maybe Superman.
Good guess. And move on to number 10 then. This one, I want the surname of the actor, and you get 1 point for the film this picture is from. So it's a famous film. This actor's probably not as well known. 1 point for his surname, 1 for the film. John, you feeling confident?
No.
How many points do you think you scored overall in this round?
About 1.
About 1, okay, still. Okay, so this round is all to clinch the winning score. Still all to play.
Well, the top of the table is quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go through quickly and go through them all again. I think there's a massive delay now, judging by
What do you
the
mean
chat.
massive delay?
So I'm live on the internet, but there's a gap between what I'm saying now and it appearing on people's TV screens. So if you go downstairs and look at the TV, you'll see all this in about 20-30 seconds time. Possibly. Have a look. So right, let's go back to number 1. Famous Chris number 1. Surname and the character. Number 2. Surname and character. Number 3.
Is that a staple gun building?
Staple gun. Let's have a look. No. It does look a bit like a staple gun.
It doesn't look particularly intimidating, does it?
Number 4. 3. This guy again.
Maybe I got 4 points for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3, but then I got 1 more for them.
Number 4 then. Who's this? Surname and character. You must be able to get the character, I think, even if you don't get the surname. Number 5. Like it says, could be a staple gun. So obviously not. At least they're not several minutes behind us. Right. Number 5, name and character. Number 6, surname and character.
Daddy, is it one day to your birthday?
Yeah, it's 1 day to my birthday. Number 7, surname and character. Number 8, surname and character. Number 9, surname and character again. And number 10, surname and then the film this time. So John, do you think you only got 1 point in that whole thing?
Well, around about 1, yeah. Give or take 1.
Okay, give or take 1.
It's my error range.
Right. So I would ask if people want me to repeat anything, but there's such a delay. I think I'll just track on and go through the answers now. So here we go, back to number 1. So this is Chris Hemsworth as a surname, and the character is Thor. So 1 point for Hemsworth, and 2 points if you got Hemsworth and Thor. 1 point for Thor on its own. Oops. Just slight issue with the screen. Right, thank you. Got the answers from Helen. Right,
Mummy.
number
I got
2.
4.
This was Chris Pratt, and it was Star-Lord. Or Peter Quill, but I'll accept Star-Lord. John, did you get either of these right?
Actually, I got the surname. Slightly surprising.
Oh, right, good. Okay, number 3 is Chris Evans, and that's Captain America. Or Steve Rogers. But Captain America is fine. Number 4 was Chris Pine, and that's Captain Kirk. Did you get that, John?
No.
Not even Captain Kirk.
Who's Captain Kirk?
Star Trek.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5 was Christopher Walken, and that is Max Zorin. So 1 point for Walken, 1 point for Max Zorin. I will accept just Zorin. Okay, next one. Number 6 was Christopher Lee, and that's Scaramanga. Do you know the film, John?
No.
That's The Man with the Golden Gun. The previous one was James Bond film, A View to a Kill. Number 7 was Christopher Plummer, and that's Baron von Trapp from The Sound of Music. Did you get that, John?
I did. Oh.
Part of it, did you? Okay. Number 8 was Chris O'Dowd, and the character is Roy from the IT Crowd TV show. Did you get that, John? As you work in IT.
I do. I have never watched the IT Crowd though.
Oh, really? Oh, you're missing out. Gareth saying, will you accept Man with Staple Gun as a name? No. That's not the official name of his character. Number 9, this is Chris O'Donnell, and the character is Robin. It's not Batman. Chris O'Donnell and Robin. And then number 10 was the hardest one. I thought the actor's name is Chris Elliott, and the film is Groundhog Day. So 1 point for Elliott, 1 point for Groundhog Day. So I've got Helen's answers here. Just going to toss up her score. So that's a good score there. So John, how many points did you get overall? John, you still there? Oh, it looks like John might have gone again. So, sounds like he's trying to get back online. Right, so if everyone tells me what scores they got, and I'll update the leaderboard. So this is to get the final positions. Helen, you got 16. Joanna got 2. DeGraaf got 9. Dad 10. Mum 11. Carol Harrison 1. I think we probably got our winner. Pete 10. Rebecca 10, Pete 5. Gareth 4. Still waiting on a couple of people.
3 from me.
Oh, you've come back, have you, John? 3 from John. Matthew, are you still there? Harry and Jack both got 1 on that. So is Matt there? Oh, 10. Okay, sorry, you were so quick in there. You actually went off my screen. Carol. Oh, Carol got 5. Right. So let me just do the final standings.
Who's it going to be?
So here we go. Update it on this file. Right. So we have an overall winner. Here we go. In first place then, on 60 points, was Helen. It's not a fix, it's not a fit. Mum, you had 57 in second place. Carol, third on 47. Ed was on 42 points in fourth place. Then we had Becca on 40. Carol W on 38. Phil on 37. Joanna 37. Pete B 36. Matt 35. Giraffe 33. Pete M 33. Gareth 32. John, you were 25. And Catherine on 20. She was only in 2 rounds. Then Harry and Jack, they both got a point in the last round as well. So they had 3 points overall. So well done, Helen.
Thank you.
Good job. So let's just jump back to have a quick chat with John. So did you enjoy that quiz?
I enjoyed some of it, yeah.
You enjoyed some of it? Okay. Well, I think it went alright. Just a couple of technical difficulties with you disappearing, but overall, nothing's considered. I hope people enjoyed it, and it seems to go alright. Yeah. So we'll try and do another quiz again next year, but hopefully we'll actually be in person. The benefit this year was that more people could take part from overseas as well. So that was really good. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Got a few messages saying, great quiz, thank you, good. So I think people must have caught up with us towards the end. Great, so yeah, well done Helen. Granny, very pleased to be second. Harry says, wow, Susanna's got orange hair. I think that's just a light and it's not really orange. She's got lots of hair now. Yeah. Yeah. So I will sign off, I guess. Nothing more to say other than I hope you enjoyed it. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay in touch, stay safe, etc. Stay alert. Yes, stay alert. Carry on. Right, so I'll say goodbye. Thanks very much, John, for your help. I hope people enjoyed seeing your responses as we went along. And I will now say farewell and sign off on the stream. If I can just get the mouse working.